Hey guys, it's Chenana1. I got another commentary going on. Okay, this is a requested commentary. And who requested this commentary? Well, it's none other than my best friend shadowchick. But on what? One of her videos. Honestly, to be honest, I didn't want to do this. Because honestly, I'm afraid of what might happen if I actually do so. It might ruin our friendship. Or things like that. She said that everything's gonna be fine. She would won't take things seriously and things like that. So I believe her. What video is going to be chosen? I've been torn with this because I honestly wanted to do a commentary on one of her older videos. All right. In this commentary, I'm going to be commentating on her oldest videos, such as her old series when she first started YouTube. The Sonic Shadow X series. Now, I will not be commenting on anything about the Recolors thing, because I already stated this in my how to create a Sonic fan character thing. Because seriously, I don't want to be on a dead horse with this. And honestly, I could care less about the whole Recolor thing. In fact, I honestly don't have a problem with it. I don't like recoloring myself because, well, I suck at it. I prefer drawing. Like I've mentioned in me and shadowchick's commentary on our Spirits Adventure thing. This video I'm going to be commenting on is episode 14. And yes, it's going to be a little bit short. Just like that commentary I did on the world exclusive cutscene for Sonic Colors. But here's my issues with this one. It's too short to be like an episode because honestly with episodes they should be at least a little bit longer. Maybe like 9 minutes or so. But I can understand she's on a rush, but who knows. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on with this commentary. Now, keep the coloring text there in mind, that purple periwinkle thing, because you'll find out later on in this video. Just keep that in mind. I know this has probably been repeated over and over again, but the text that you need, when it comes to doing text, sometimes you need to make things a little bit longer so that way people will have time to read them. I do the same exact thing with one of my videos. But still, make sure that the video, you can read them right at the bat. You can't, so you gotta make it so short that people have to pause your video in order to read the text. Just saying here.
Troubles are they or what they see. Look around you, then you may realize all the creatures are with their life. And I'm
Huh? Okay, how does he know that Gothika has two guys fighting over her? How? Is he psychic? Is he psychic? Because Shadow the Hedgehog is not psychic. He is not. Okay, I even watched episode 13 and probably throughout all the way back to the first. And it says nothing about Shadow finding out there's two particular guys fighting over Gothika. And let alone, he's known that it was Sonic and Silver. Where are they? You need to elaborate on certain situations like this. I notice in all of your videos, there are some parts that's never been explained. I know you're not really good when it comes to making stories. You even told me so when you made the Palamedes mission. But please, try as best as you can to elaborate on certain situations. Especially when to explain how Shadow found out. Where exactly are they? Even, well, just figure that out because you can't change all the background pictures. I can understand that. But still, elaborate. It will be really easier and it won't confuse the viewer. You already confused me.
Know about future, but then you still control the past. Only you know if you'll be together. Only you know if we shall last.
I'm gonna be a silly nitpicker here, and I know you're trying to get Gothica to defend Silver, but in this little scene here, because originally it's supposed to be Amy defending Sonic, but when you recolored only Amy to make her Gothica, it looks like that Gothica's defending Sonic instead of Silver. You may want to fix that if you're ever planning on making remakes of these episodes. Which, maybe you can. Who knows? Okay, just like I've talked with Chief Shadow, you can't always use a certain color as really reliable. Well, the white's not always reliable color, but you do need to change to certain colors depending on the background. Now, right here, we can barely make out what Sonic is saying. I know you're trying to change the color and make it so that that person and that person only is talking. So we can understand who is talking to whom and anyway. But again, it's not always that reliable. And let's face it, this coloring of the blue with Sonic background does not work. You could do other colors besides that. If you really, we can already see that Sonic is talking. We can still see that. So you could change that coloring for that, but whenever you don't see Sonic coloring off screen, you can change it to blue. But just remember that not certain colors are not always reliable to certain backgrounds. You may have no other option but use different certain colors to match with the background, so making sure that everyone can read it. You can always do this. Put who's talking, like, remember what we do to the RPs? Put Sonic, and then what Sonic says. You can just do that. That way, we can just get rid of the whole color thing completely, and we can see who actually is talking. Even though in the picture, we can see that. But in off-screen, you can't. They'll be easier. In my opinion, actually. And this is where there's a mistake in this one. Okay, remember what I said in the beginning of the video to remember what coloring text is for Maria? It was the purple periwinkle thing color. All of a sudden it's yellow. Did you pay close attention to what you did in the video? If you didn't, then there's your little flaw there. Check all of your videos before you post them, because who knows? You can put like spelling errors there. There could be like typos here and there. You must check your videos. Regardless, in my tag video, I didn't. And honestly, I really do not want to fix that video. Because honestly, you can tell that one of the words are not supposed to be there. It was accidentally put there. But again, mostly check all your videos before you post them. And also, try as best you can to save all your stuff, all your videos in. Otherwise, well, you'll suffer the same fate as I have. You know, losing video footages and things like that. Just keep that in mind.
Every night I will make it right, and every night I will come to you.
And now the video is over. Okay, here's my train of thought. This episode is a little too short, to be honest. You could do a little bit more with this episode. Like, make it a little bit longer. I know you're probably in a rush, and that's probably the reasons why there's some mistakes here and there. And honestly, the whole color text, I know you're trying to make it so we all know who's talking to whom who's talking and things like that. But certain colors don't work with certain backgrounds. So keep that in mind. Also, with the silly nitpick thing I told you, because you're trying to make Gothica look like she's defending Silver, why can't you just recolor Sonic to make him look like Silver? But I can understand that it will just make it look a little bit more crappy than it is, because recoloring 3D artwork is pretty damn hard. It is. But I'm just saying. And now also, explaining certain things. Like, how did Shadow know anything about Sonic and Silver fighting over Gothica? Where are they? How did Shadow know? You need to get more in-depth on the situations like this. Like, explaining a lot more of what's going on. That way, it will make a little bit more sense, and, well, we won't have any of your viewers getting confused. That's pretty much about it for what you could do to improve. But keep the whole text thing in mind. Make sure the text is not too short so that no one can read it. And I know people will get annoyed by keep on pausing things here and there. And keep in mind with the color text, because some colors don't work with other backgrounds. Like I said to Chief Shadow with the whole white text. And he did comment that it was a habit of his. I can understand that. Just keep it in mind. Now, I am done and... Okay, what is up with being Copy and Transformers fan? Okay, let's try this again. Sayonara, everybody, and have a great day.